I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say which conventions, but I've been asked to charge an amount which I'm like, they already paid to get to the con, and now they have to pay this much to talk to me for 5 minutes. That is so fucked. Stuff which I might get in trouble for talking about, but I don't care because I think it's fucked up that they're charging people a lot of fucking money when they already charged for a ticket to get into the convention, and it doesn't feel right to me, especially if the person has to wait for hours in a fucking line to come and talk to me, and they can only talk to me for like 1 fucking minute of their time. I just think that is so fucked up. I hate it. And that's why you haven't seen me in conventions. Because I just really don't want to charge, and people don't like that I don't want to charge. And that's that. So now y'all know why. I even told, it's funny because I even said, can you guys like lower, like, is my fee like too high? Can we lower it? Because I really want to meet people. And then, and I was told, no, it's not that. It's not that. My, you know, I told them to put my fee as low as possible. Okay. But I draw the line. I draw the line at charging people a lot. I get it. It's important to charge. It's important to charge because you know, it costs a lot of money to get all that tech. It's very important because it costs a lot of money to get all that tech there and to get all the people there, and you know, you have to pay people and everybody needs to get paid and stuff, and it's a lot. I could understand.
See, this is why we need a vshojo con. Then you can have it run the right way, with fans in mind and supporting great artists and friends.
Like, I could understand if it's like maybe $10, $5, $10, $15. But once it's past a certain amount, I'm just like, what the fuck? That's a lot. And here's where I have to say, do not come after anybody who decides to go along with it, because I'm sure there's people that they'll do it and that's nothing bad on them. You know what I mean? That's their decision. I just don't, for myself, I just don't feel good doing that, because I know, here's the thing, because I know that a lot of people are going to come to see me, and I know that I cannot give people the amount of time that they deserve for the price that they came to see me. You know what I mean? I do not feel comfortable. If it was like a long meet and greet where the person is there for like more than like 5 minutes, maybe like, I don't know, 20 minutes, I don't know. But usually there's so many people there. That they're like, oh, you have 1 minute with each person. And I'm just like, what the fuck? You know, there are rules and stuff you have to follow. And I understand people need to get paid, and I respect the fact that people need to get paid. And I respect everybody's time, and I respect that everybody's working hard, and it costs a lot to maintain all that technology because it's not cheap for the technology. I'm just saying, I don't feel comfortable charging a lot of fucking money to have somebody come talk to me for 1 minute. Uh-oh. I feel like I shouldn't have said anything. Roxy, do you think I'm gonna get in trouble? No, it's okay. It's just frustrating because everybody asks me, hey, how come you weren't at this con? How come you weren't here? How come you weren't there? And I promise you, I want to be there. Everybody, I get asked, what conventions do you want to go to? We get a questionnaire, and I wrote all of them. I wrote all of them on the paper. I wrote all of them because I love meeting people. I think part of what makes this so amazing is that I get to meet people, and I just really like meeting people, and I think it's great, and I have and I think it's fun. I'm not physically there, but I'm there through technology. But I am aware that technology is very expensive, and it's very costly, and it's a lot to execute all that stuff, and people need to get paid, and people need to get paid for their time, and I totally get it. But that is why sometimes you do not see me. You do not see me at conventions, and it's because, yes, they asked me to come, but I don't want to charge people an arm and a leg to get them to come see me. Okay, I get it. Maybe $5. Okay, I totally get it. Raffle system, totally get it. But once past a certain threshold, when they tell me, oh, you have this, this is how much your meet and greet costs. I'm like, what? I'm like, and how long is this meet and greet? And they're like, oh, it's X amount of time. That means every person has X amount of time. And I'm like, huh? No. Absolutely not. Can it be lower fee? And they tell me no. And I'm like, okay, well, never mind. I'm sorry, guys.
I like to believe that you are such a role model and pseudo-spokesperson for the VTuber community. I am glad that you are talking about all of this. You do it with such compassion.
It's just frustrating. I was like so upset, and I was like venting to Roxy about it because it's just so frustrating because it's like I want to meet people. I'm gonna start crying. Fuck. I want to meet people so bad. I just really want to be at conventions, man. I'm gonna start crying. Fuck me.